Xbox One, Xbox Series, Xbox Smart Delivery. All right. So now I imagine by that point, if you're not a fan of Xbox, then you would have just gone, yeah, fuck that. In fact, you looked at the thumbnail and probably thought, you know what, I ain't fucking bothering with that because I fucking hate Xbox. Oh, well, you know what? Call yourself a gamer, fucking jog on. Do you know what I mean? Seriously though, it's all about gaming at the end of the day. Welcome back to the channel. I am the Evesham gamer, Teg, and today I thought I would go through all that's all of my Xbox One and Xbox Series games, physical games, excluding virtually most of, if not all, of my collector's editions, because I've done that before. So there's a lot to go through here. I mean, we could be here for some time, but I will mention, actually, there's one game that isn't here that is actually on its way, and I don't think many people have heard about it. It's a Star Trek game, but it's based on some sort of cartoon, I think, or something like that. It's called Star Trek Prodigy Supernova. Well, it's getting delisted soon, so you can imagine that if you're someone that's buying some games to have some value in the future, then that would probably be one of them, like John Wick Hex, for example, which is available on all your favourite systems. I say all your favourite systems, I mean, you know, just the standard stuff, you know, PS4, PS5, Xbox. I'm not going to, from here on in, most of this stuff is going to be multi-platform, okay? So even if you are not an Xbox fan, you're bound to see something here that you haven't seen that is available on an alternate system. Most likely would be PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4. So, but I thought this is, you know, I've got to go through this anyway. So I thought we'll just get them all out and see what we've got, because even I don't really quite remember what I've got. So this is more a case of just like show and tell, because it's equally a record for me to watch back if I need to see what I actually have. So where I'm going to put this stuff as I pick it up, I do not know. So please bear with me, because it is just one of those things. I will tell you, following this video, the next video I will do is Wii U. Got some nice Wii U stuff, because I've seen a few people that have done some videos on the Wii U recently of what they've got in their collection, and I thought, well, yeah, I might well just jump on the bandwagon with that one, because there's a lot of stuff going on here. Like, for example, you might or might not notice, but this screen here is not only bigger, but it's vastly more clearer. That's because I treated myself to another new TV. Or rather, I got rid of my 60-odd inch TV, which was upstairs in the bedroom, put it downstairs with a new wall bracket so you can just move it out, and then brought this one upstairs, which is, it's not even that old, like it's 3 months, but it's a really good LG, so I'm liking this. Don't ask about the boxes underneath. And that's because we got rid of the stand, you see. So I've ordered a new stand, which should be coming tomorrow, so hopefully I can have that better than it is now. But it's okay, don't worry, the TV's not going to fall whilst you're watching this video. If it does, it's because there's been an earthquake. All right, anyway, it's a bit like the blast furnace in here. So I've decided to use the Logitech Rally Bar instead of using the GoPro or my phone, for example, because I know that works and it's not going to cut out on me. So let's go through some of this stuff, shall we? Because there's a freaking load of it. I can't tell you, maybe over 100 games, I don't know. It's all physical stuff. So okay, so yeah, as I say, I'm not really going to go into too much detail about these, but unless I feel the need to, like by adding in, like, this is a really good game, it's a third-person hack and slash, it's a shoot 'em up, whatever, you know, we'll just leave it at that. I think will be the best option. So all right, let's grab a handful. Now this is Terminator Resistance Complete Edition. Okay. Then we got Cyberpunk. Is that actually, yeah, just Cyberpunk? Was it Cyberpunk 2077? I've never really played that. I really must get around to doing that. Tekken 6 launch. Tekken 6, yeah. Tekken 6, Tekken 8. Sorry, Tekken 8. Ghostbusters, the video game remastered. Rustler, which is basically yeah, I've done a video on this before. This is like a medieval Grand Theft Auto. I highly recommend it. Pick it up. Outriders. Land Milana 1 and 2. This one and the Terminator I just showed you actually come from sort of kind of collector's editions, but I keep those out just because it's, you know, it's easier. Then we've got the Chant. Then we've got the Bayonetta and Vanquish 10th anniversary. Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. Zoo Tycoon. There's a proper mixture in there, I tell you. Proper mixture. Zombie. Now, I've seen a few people actually that are doing the Wii U stuff that are talking about Zombie U. Well, this is that, just not on the Wii U. Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. That's a really good, actually, is it what they call a 3v1 or 4v1? Wanted Dead. That actually, again, comes out of a special edition. So I just, you know, just thought I'd mention that. 7 Days to Die. I don't think I've played that. No, I did play it and I didn't like it. So, like a lot of these games, you can only play one game at a time, can't you? Then we've got 13. Okay, that's a good game. I actually like that. I've got it on the GameCube as well. Then we've got, I don't need that. Middle Earth: Shadow of War. I'm gonna have to move these actually because this is gonna take me some time. I do apologise, but whilst I'm doing that, I hope you're all well. Most people start off with that, don't they? So next up, Sonic Origins Plus, the House of the Dead remake, and that's the limited. Like it might be a limited edition, but it's not. Well, it is, but it's a physical copy of House of the Dead. The House of the Dead 2 remake is coming out soon on the PlayStation and the Xbox. That is Resident Evil Village. Nerf Legends, that's now delisted. Get Even, that is a really, really good game. I've got a big shout out to Feed Me Chicken for that. He sent me this. And it took me ages to get around to playing it. I think I need to do a video. He actually suggested to do a video with me to talk about this game. I'm going to need to go back to it a bit, but it's a very unique FPS. That's all I'm going to say. Highly recommend you get that one, whatever system you're on. So G.I. Joe, Operation Blackout, Sonic Colors Ultimate, which obviously is basically a remaster of the remaster of the Nintendo Wii game, I think it is. And we've got the 2016 Doom. That's from Rage 2 Collector's Edition, but that's Rage 2. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I had to do that because there's some people I watch on YouTube that just go like this. They just go like that and don't say anything or just rabbit continuously over it. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Nice. Balatro. Battlefield 4. The Wolf Among Us. I believe this was sent to me as well by Mr. Feed Me Chicken. It was him actually. I already had it digitally, but I didn't realise I had. So I'm still playing through this, but it is a great Telltale game, I have to say. Because speaking of Telltale games, there is one that I want to get, and that is Jurassic Park on the Xbox 360. Even though it is NTSC only, it will play on a UK or a PAL Xbox because it's region free then. So, but I'm not paying 70 quid for it. Okay, no fucking way. Then we've got what's this? Madden NFL 17. Now, all you PlayStation fans out there still watching, I bet you're pleased you got this now. I know I am, because I tell you what, people are missing out massively on this game. Probably, I don't think it's the best Forza Horizon. I think Forza Horizon 4 is the best one. Maybe 2, pushing it a bit. But 5 is absolutely fantastic. So much content on it. If you haven't got this on the PlayStation yet, get it. You owe it to yourself. Halo the Master Chief Collection. Got Doom Eternal. This particular one is from the Collector's Edition. That still, but Killer Instinct Definitive Edition. Now, if I remember rightly, this comes with something. I don't know what though. I thought it came with something different. Well, anyway, but yeah, there you go. Definitive Edition. God of Rock. Sonic Frontiers. That's a really good Sonic game. I implore you to play that if you haven't played it yet. Very, very good. Then we've got Micro Machines World Series. That's now delisted. Alan Wake 2. Well, I was waiting for that. They said they weren't going to be a physical edition, and there was. So there you go. There's the physical edition. Redfall. We all know about that game. I haven't really played it, to be fair. I must get round to playing that. RoboCop Rogue City. And RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business, which they say it's like a sort of an add-on type thing. So it's a spin-off, but it was sort of an add-on type thing. And it's actually a full game. So just so you're aware. There's a lot to go, okay? So please bear with me. We're gonna have to sit and chill and chat for a bit, I think. Call of Duty World War II. That was recently added to Game Pass. Sonic Superstars. Endling, Extinction is Forever. That's quite a good indie game. Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports. Now this is not many people know about this one, but Farlap. Okay, Farlap Horse Racing Challenge. I believe Farlap is an Australian racehorse. So there's a lot of stories, and I think it's cartoons about Farlap. It's the name of a racehorse anyway. This isn't actually that bad. Definitely one that will be one to collect for. I mean, in the future, because it's not many people know about it. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. Fast and Furious Crossroads. Then we've got Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Excellent game that is. If you like, I mentioned it before in some of my videos. If you haven't seen that before, it's basically, I say basically, Jet Set Radio. Then we've got Signy, All Guns Blazing. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Edition. I don't know why it's not focusing properly, but that's fine, you know. Hold it a little bit like that so you can see it. That's the main thing. Doctor Who, The Edge of Reality and the Lonely Assassins. That's another one to, if you're collecting for Xbox, to get that one. That's one to watch. Same with this one, Clash. Artifacts of Chaos Xeno Edition. If you don't know what this is, if you ever played Xenoclash or Xenoclash 2 on the Xbox 360, this is a successor to those games. Titanfall, Mad Max, great game that is. Extinction, that's not a bad game either, I have to say. Battlefield 1, Star Wars Battlefront, Samurai, is it just Samurai Showdown. We are going to run out of space very quickly here, I think. Time for a little tipple. Now, whilst I'm having a tipple, I was thinking of something, but it's gone now. I apologise. There's always something fucking going on in my head. All right. Star Wars Outlaws. Street Fighter 6. Is it 6? Yeah, Street Fighter 6. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. I actually did get the collector's edition for that. It's up there, the skateboard. Dirt 4. A great game that is. Wild Hearts. Worms WMD, or Weapons of Mass Destruction. Doom The Dark Ages. Well, watching this channel, you'll know I've got the collector's edition of that. Wreckfest, yeah, looking forward to Wreckfest 2 coming out on the Xbox. Now, whilst we still, you know, because this is all about Xbox games, right, I do not have a preference over systems. Just letting you know, I really don't. I have nothing against PlayStation. I think PlayStation is an absolutely fantastic system, and it has vastly more games and quality games on it than Xbox does. I mean, goodness knows what's happened to Xbox, but just to go over old ground, which I've said before in previous videos, it's only because I'm so heavily invested in Xbox, or what I've spent since I've had Xbox Live, even though it doesn't say that on my profile. I have had Xbox Live since, you know, when the original Xbox came out, when it around that time when Live first come out. So I've had an account with them ever since. I don't know whether it's because I didn't renew it for a little while. I think that was the case. I didn't renew Gold, and then it just lapses, so you lose your years. It says how many years you've got, but you know, for that amount of time, it's very difficult, almost impossible for someone to then go just ditch that and go, well, I'm going to go and start spending money on PlayStation, or worse, spending more money on PlayStation while still spending money with Xbox. Crazy. Dead Alliance. And we've got next is Anthem. Starship Troopers Extermination. I suggest you give this a go if you like online games. I had a go, I enjoyed it, but then I realised I was playing it like any other FPS, and I got kicked from the fucking group. You don't start shooting everything like crazy. You end up hitting your mates, and they kick you out. So it's, you know, there's a lot of you need to be very tactical in it, really. Then we've got the Ghostbusters, which is the one which is, I think this one was, it's not based on the film. I don't know what it's based on, but it's definitely a different take on Ghostbusters. I have to say, well, there's a different look on it. Alone in the Dark. Is that Soul Calibur 5? Yeah, Soul Calibur 5. No good with my Roman numerals. Forza Motorsport 5. Oh my God. I mean, I haven't even scratched the surface here. It's got loads more to go. Loads more. So the next one we got is Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX, which is a great game. I mean, honestly, this so cheap now. Pick it up if you get the chance. Alan Wake Remastered. AEW Fight Forever. Avicii Invector. Then we got Mother Gunship, which is basically a bullet hell FPS. A bullet hell FPS roguelike. I think that's the best way to describe that game. Borderlands 3. Balan Wonderworld. Back to the Future, the game. Back for Blood. I haven't really given that a chance. I've played it, but let's get more of a chance. Battlefield 5. Then we've got Deadpool. Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle. Not a cheap game these days. Not a cheap game, I have to say. Although, obviously, Attack on Titan is actually for a very niche market. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Call of Duty Vanguard. Most people have forgotten about that, I think. It sounds that way. At least from what I'm seeing on Reddit, etc. Then we've got Starlink, Battle for Atlas. No, Atlas, rather. Atlas. Starlink, Battle for Atlas. Get it right in a minute. Mortal Kombat XL. Zorro, The Chronicles. That's a really good game, actually. That's a good game to pass a bit of time. I will say, though, if you're an achievement hunter, you're going to have to play for it twice just to get one achievement. So if you play it on hard, you still go back on easy and get the easy achievement because it's not stackable. Werewolf the Apocalypse. Earthblood. Not a bad game. Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. Carmageddon Max Damage. And then we've got NSR No Straight Roads. Oh my god, there's just too many fucking games here. Right, Forza Horizon 2. Evil Dead the Game. Rise Son of Rome. Prey. Atari Flashback Classics Volume 1. Volume 2. Attack on Titan 2. Attack on Titan Wings of Freedom. Aliens Fireteam Elite. I need to get back into that because I didn't give it a chance in the beginning and I really should have done. Rightio. So next up, Dead Space, and an absolute travesty that EA will not do a remade sequel. That's fucking ridiculous. I mean, the want is there, was there, is there, and they still won't do it. Fucking just typical EA, the arseholes. Dead Island 2, FIFA 21, FIFA 20, FIFA 19, FIFA 15. Right, Evil West, great game, great game. Then we've got the Disney Classics Collection, The Jungle Book, Aladdin, and The Lion King. Grab these little ones here. Right, Destiny 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobed, Destroy All Humans, DCL the game. If you wonder what that is, it's a drone game. Like erase drones. Nothing exciting at all. Right. So, Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Fuck you, Microsoft, for not giving me a free upgrade to the new version coming out of it. But it is what it is, you know. At least it's coming to PlayStation. Gears of War. That's the main thing. Forza Horizon 4, Forza Motorsport 7, Forza Motorsport 6, Forza Motorsport 5, FIFA 23, FIFA 22, Fighter Within, fucking awful. Absolutely awful, that game. Then we've got Grand Theft Auto 5, Guardians of the Galaxy. That's awesome. That is a great game. Really, really good single player. Guitar Hero Live. I'm very fortunate to have the dual guitar pack, which I bought from Argos in 2015. Of that. Gears of War 4. Then we've got Injustice 2. Legendary, oh yeah, Injustice 2. Homefront: The Revolution, the famous game that has hidden away Time Splitters 2 in it. Outcast: A New Beginning. Those of you that were big fans of Outcast from back in the day, in the 90s, I believe it was, this is a sequel to that. Oh, fucking hell. Is that 15? I think it is. King of Fighters 15. I think it is. Already, oh, another Halo: The Master Chief Collection. That's just a separate one. The other one's actually from like a collector's edition or something like that. Hogwarts Legacy. I really enjoyed that. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but that was really, really good. The Surge and The Surge 2. Right, Mirror's Edge Catalyst is your next one. Marvel's Avengers. The Division 2. Then we've got Kingdom Hearts 3. That was really good. I actually, that's one. Well, I say I enjoyed it. I played it a little bit. The Golf Club 2019 featuring the PGA or PGA Tour, anyway. Just Cause 3. Then In Sound Mind. That's a really good game. I highly recommend that. Definitely get that. The Medium's another really, really good game. Then we've got Sega Mega Drive Classics. What's this one here? Oh yeah, Gungrave Gore, which is like a third per. Oh, well, is it? I don't know how to describe it really. Well, don't describe it then. Can't describe it. Don't describe it. Then we've got Mega Man 11, Need for Speed Unbound. Then we've got One Piece Burning Blood. Victor Vran over. Yeah, just Victor Vran. Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. I don't know why I've got Mortal Kombat 11 as well, but there you go. Shadow of Mordor, Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor, and Middle Earth Shadow of War. So that's just a normal edition of Shadow of War. Those are really good games. I highly recommend playing them because they've got this really unique engine where the AI in it is absolutely fantastic. The way that the orcs attack you and go after you and hide from you, it's just really, really good. I forget the name of it, but it's very unique. So then we've got Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, Star Trek Resurgence, Raiden 4 Mikado Remix, Raiden 3 Mikado Maniacs, Past Cure. Did I get that from Feed Me Chicken? I can't remember. I might have done. Sorry, Chicken, if I did, and I don't think I did, but if I did, yeah, thanks. I can't remember. Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil 2 remakes. Right, where are we going to go from here? Fucking hell, there's still quite a lot to go. Trepang 2, absolutely fantastic, fantastic FPS. You gotta play it. It's really good. Siberia 3, The Crew 2, Atari 50, the Anniversary Collection, Team Sonic Racing, new one's out next month. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Cowabunga Collection, Terminator Resistance, Tekken 7, This Is the Police, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, Tom Clancy's The Division, The Karate Kid Street Rumble. If you like, you know, side-scrolling beat-em-ups like Streets of Rage, you'll like that. Mortal Kombat 1, oh dear. Severed Steel, that's really, really good. I'm not going to say too much about that, but you should give that a go. I'm going to tell you that now. Well, we really are running out of freaking space here. You'll be pleased to know there ain't too much more to go, but there's still a fair amount. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. TY the Tasmanian Tiger. Oh, hang on a minute here. The cat's stuck. Right, is. Right then, hang on a minute. She's old cat now, she's 17. Bless her. The Callisto Protocol. Then we've got The Evil Within and The Evil Within 2. The Falconeer. That's really, really good. That was made by one person. Seriously, one person made that whole game. Everything. WWE 2K18. WWE 2K22. In a minute is. I'm almost finished. Bless you. Hot Wheels Unleashed. Forza Horizon 3. Transformers Devastation. Awesome game. Made by Platinum Games. It's fucking brilliant. Goat Simulator 3. We'll just move those because again we're pretty much running out of space here. Right, WWE 2K17. That's the only one with a shitty fucking label on. I pride myself to have all my games with no shitty sticky labels on. Sonic X Shadow Generations, Crisis Remastered Trilogy, and then Bleeding Edge. Next up, Rogue Trooper Redux. I think this is one of the only 2000 AD games available on the Xbox. It's crazy, really, and not many people know about this, so pick this one up if you get a chance. Scarlet Nexus, Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn, Scars Above, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, Super Bomberman R, Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD, Resident Evil 4, Atari Flashback Classics Volume 3. Now this is only available from the United States. Okay, so I've said this before in other videos about Xbox One stuff. It's actually quite expensive for what it is, but I've got it. I don't know anyone else that's got it on Xbox One. Not that I'm aware of, that I know anyway. System Shock. Right, we are literally down to about the last 10 now, you'll be pleased to hear. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Star Wars Squadrons. Then we've got Stubbs the Zombie, Rebel Without a Pulse. That's really good, this remaster, I have to say. Remaster, yeah, remaster. Streets of Rage 4. Let's just grab the rest of these out here. And we can finally say that we are done. Finally, the last 6, I think. Rare Replay. The Quarry. The Crew Motorfest. There you go. Sunset Overdrive, man. Why don't they just put this out on PlayStation? I don't know why. They need to fucking get on with it. Absolutely brilliant game. We Happy Few. Watch Dogs Legion. And finally, Quantum Break. So, those are all, and that's not including any digital games I've got, as I say, or collector's editions. That is an Xbox X Fest. Okay, so you've seen all I got there. I just fancy just saying, hey, this is what I've got, really. Why not? But I would be really interested to know for people that had this absolute fucking hatred or dislike for Xbox. I can understand it from their business practices, but hey, let's be honest, none of these companies are actually fucking saints. Xbox just seems to just fuck everything over. But it is quite funny how I have noticed that a lot of other companies seem to follow suit of what they've done. They tend to let Microsoft hang themselves before anyone else jumps in on stuff, most of the time anyway. But either way, you know, it's all about gaming. And a lot of those games I've just shown you are available on other systems, such as the Switch, PC, and PlayStation. So there's not really any excuse to not be able to play them, especially now that Microsoft is moving a lot of stuff over to as multi-platform. But still, you know, there's definitely something in there for everyone, I think. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd be really interested to know if there's anything there that you haven't heard of, or is there anything that you think that I probably should get. But I can tell you, I don't play RPGs. I fucking hate RPGs. Not interested in them. So that's it from me. Until the next one, as I say, the next one's going to be Wii U. So yeah, let's look forward to that. Anyway, in the meantime, enjoy whatever you're doing. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care for now. Bye bye.